going on, everyone? So we have to talk about Dogecoin. We are currently pumping right now, up 4% in the last 24 hours, and we're up 21% in the last 7 days. This is pretty good. I'm going to explain why, and we're also going to talk about where Dogecoin could possibly go next. So anyway, stick around to the end of the video. And remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice, but let's get straight into it. So as you can see right now, Dogecoin is currently at 4.1% up in the last 24 hours, 21% in the last 7 days, 18% in the last 14 days, and 11% in the last 30 days. So we're also seeing 4 billion in trading volume and 39 billion in market cap. So Dogecoin is doing extremely well right now. We'll do a technical analysis at the end of the video, but right now what we're really focused on is why we did what we did. So we're going to go over the technical analysis later. But what we see right here is the ETF. So the Dogecoin ETF was supposed to debut yesterday on Thursday. It's currently Friday. They said that they're going to postpone it until today. So we should see it coming out later on today, which is actually pretty good. It might be out by the time this video comes out. But yeah, this is huge because this is like the first meme coin that's going to be on a ETF. So this is really making people super bullish with this, right? So they just now postponed one of XRP's ETFs. The SEC did, but they're letting this Doge one go, which is pretty good. And the fact that they are looking at this as a meme coin and like they're like, you know what, this deserves to be on an ETF. The fact that they did that is super bullish for crypto markets. Also, another thing, clean core. So a lot of these companies on the stock market are actually starting treasuries for crypto. So CleanCore acquires over 500 million Doge as part of a strategic treasury accumulation plan. So this is pretty big, significant milestone, marks the halfway point towards the company's goal to acquire up to 1 billion Doge within 30 days. So they already have 500 million, but they're trying to get up to a billion within 30 days. So that means that they're going to buy 500 million more Dogecoin. Just looking at the current prices here, you can go ahead and decide how much that is. But if you take 500 million coins right here, right, and multiply it by the current price at 26,125, that's $130 million. They're going to buy another $130 million in the next 30 days, which is going to put them at 261 million. And they're not the only ones to do this. There's just one company that is getting crypto treasuries for their company. So this is actually pretty big. And they're seeing gains. Like this company seeing 14% in one day. So yeah, this company went up 14% in one day just off of their Dogecoin treasury news. So this is the type of stuff that we need to see in the market, and this is also going to be pretty bullish for the whole overall market as well in all meme coins. This could be what sparks meme coin season once we start seeing people flooding into Dogecoin. So we should see a dollar Dogecoin coming pretty soon. Looking at the charts here, you can also see that Dogecoin is just looking very, very, very nice. Now the percent R trend exhaustion, if we go ahead and bring that up here, we can see that we are not, too over exhausted on the percent R trend exhaustion. We can even come over here and look at the 4-hour chart for it. So when we look at the 4-hour chart on the percent R trend exhaustion, we see that we have a little bit of an exhausted area on this upside. The red bars here representing when we're going to have a downturn. The blue bars representing when we're going to have an upturn in the market, right? And then the blue lines are pretty much representing our long-term value, right? Our long-term direction. And then our short-term direction is represented by the white lines right here, right? So we just now got the reversal indication here, which was kind of like a bear trap. And then it kept going up. There's a possibility that we can get another notification, which could also deem itself as a bear trap, but no one knows. But we do look super bullish inside of Dogecoin. So look at the MACD. The MACD is very, very bullish. Lots of buying pressure inside of this MACD right here. Not much selling is coming in. So we're definitely doing good. Definitely expect a pullback though, like a slight pullback before another like pump. Because, we just went up so much. So I always expect pullbacks after pumps like this. So I'll always expect some type of pullback on the way up. We did just now hit major resistance right here. That's kind of why we've been stopped at a standpoint here. And that's probably also why we have those indicators being shown that we are a little bit overbought right now, but we can be more overbought, right? It can continue to get even more overbought. It doesn't have to stop at being overbought. It can be very overbought, right? Now, for the daily chart, definitely not seeing too much overbuying on the daily when it comes to the MACD. Now, when it comes to the percent R trend exhaustion, the trend is almost at that overexhausted area, but not yet. But as for the MACD, this is still a super bullish pattern right here. This is the beginning of a nice pump, and that's how it's seeming with Dogecoin coming over here with the percent R trend exhaustion. You can see both the short term and the long term trend are both on an uptrend here, and they're kind of connected and they're going at the same pace. So eventually we should get up here to the top, and then we should end up seeing Dogecoin being overbought. But we have more room to go here on the daily chart. So Dogecoin has the possibility to become even more bullish than what it is now. And then when we look at the weekly chart now we're just super bullish all over, like a bunch of buying coming in here inside of the MACD for the weekly, and it does not look like it's finished yet. Also on the percent R trend exhaustion here for the weekly chart, we're also seeing almost something that's a little bit similar. It looks a little weird here for some reason. There it is. All right, the short-term trend is coming up, and the long-term trend is coming up, and the short-term trend is already up. So this is actually pretty good on a weekly chart. We can expect to get it all the way up to here to where it'll then probably reject. So that is going to be the peak pretty much of our rally for this run. And it could be anywhere from $1 plus. So that's kind of how Dogecoin is looking right now. So yeah, all the time frames that we have here for Dogecoin is looking pretty good, right? We're pretty bullish. This is the hourly chart, definitely overbought on the hourly chart for the percent R trend exhaustion, but it can stay overbought for longer than expected. So definitely remember that. MACD, as you can see here, sellers are starting to come in for the hourly chart on the MACD, which means we could be having a pullback very soon. Then we come over here to the 30-minute chart. Now you can start to see even more risk of a slight pullback up here at this range, because the 30-minute chart is super short term. So the percent R trend exhaustion is on that current downtrend. We did get the confirmation for the downtrend from the bar up here with the downward red arrow for the percent R trend exhaustion. And we can also see that we do have the possibility to follow this, what we did last time. We could go halfway down and then come back up, right? And what that would look like here, halfway down a little bit, up a little bit, and then fully down from there, and then another uptrend. So it could look exactly like this, or it could be different, or it could be slightly similar. So we just got to pay attention to that. But yeah, we are selling off on the 30-minute chart though. So expect something like this, like a pullback, and then possibly more gains, right? That's kind of what I'm expecting here for this. I'm not expecting a major pullback from this level. So yeah, Dogecoin overall, it's super bullish. We're definitely doing good. Watch out for next week. Next week, we're, like I said before, we're going to have the next Fed meeting, and they're going to make their interest rate decision. And that is going to manipulate the markets a lot. Like the markets are going to move a lot on that day. We're targeting 49 cents. Let's just say 50. We're targeting 50 cents. And that is about 125% gain from where we are right now. So, or not even from where we are now, but from where I called it at. So I called this move all the way back here in this area at the support at 21 cents. But from 21 cents up to about 50 cents, we're looking at pretty much 125% in gains. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this. Definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Leave a comment in the comment section, all that good stuff. And as always, I'll be back with another video.